Right, so hello, my fellow Dominicans, Caribbean people, people across the world and all over. Yeah, it's real over here, though. So, welcome back. Welcome. Anyways, I don't know if I had something before. Yeah, let's just jump into it. You know what I mean? So, this is Dr.Point Dexter, your very own, coming from the Commonwealth of Dominica, Marigot, Afwawi country. You know the thing already. So every now and then I go and get a little piece of cocoa. I know we tap already over here, so me need go lay for you. How are you forget to that's where you go come. Yeah, but in the meantime, I'll give you some great English. Hopefully, my English is not that broken, but we're going to speak about certain issues and a lot of things that's going on around my community, around the world, or in the country, in the Caribbean, and whatever. Now, I was watching a YouTube video where somebody was talking, a very intelligent young man, and he was speaking about some spiritual affairs that people going through. And then there was one person who said that what can somebody in a white beater teach? And my bro was like, nigga, I don't know. So to be real with you, yo, if you have a problem with the vest and the cap or whatever you have a problem with, yeah, bro, that's your problem. You understand? You deal with it. Anyway, so we're gonna talk on some real talk. Deal with issues that have been, you know, affecting us in this particular generation, and will be affecting the next generation if we don't choose to deal with it. So one of the situations that I find here quite common is the belittling of folks. Like we find it easier to discourage somebody rather than to build them up with some sort of encouragement. Now, I'm not in particular directing it to any particular situation, but more than commonly, we have been seeing it more prominent in relationships, and not just family relationships or friend relationships or lovers relationships, but even in associations, groups, and assemblies as well. So this is commonly something that is destroying our communities, and we choose not to address some of these situations, knowing that they're actually going to be life-changing opportunities or goals or moves that are going to actually affect a lot of people. Now, we need to try for act like me come out of heaven or I'm a saint or nothing like that. That's for whoever wanna do that. But let's take, for example, our churches. You feel me? So, enough of them churches, for example, today's Sunday. I chose not to go to church today. I joined an assembly recently, and to try to understand a little bit more about the Christianity level of their beliefs and the spirituality. I personally just choose Rastafarianism, mainly because it's something I can relate to as an African and as someone from the Caribbean and someone who feels spiritually connected. No, nothing to do with King Selassie or anything like that. I'm someone who's a strong, positive believer in God the Creator. Feel me? But let's take, for example, the churches, not to be too, fond on myself right now. But here the thing though. So you go to some of the churches nowadays, especially, and you realize they hardly have any young people. So people from the ages of, let's say, 12 to 40. Feel me? No, I'm between that generation. So I don't want to act like, you know, I'm not a part of it. As I say, I just started to go back. So give me a break. Yeah. Anyways, the point is, so I'm going to the church now, and I'm realizing that, there's this level of diversity between folks. There's elder generation, and then there is another generation. Now I'm looking on the streets too. There's the same level of division, which is crazy because I'm thinking like the church is supposed to be the body or the assembly that helps to mend different, you know, problems in the society or in the community. Now I'm over here questioning shit like, yo, what is your job if you're not at least helping to fix certain shit in the community? Broken families, community crime rate, and type of things help to control the dynamics of where our people might be heading to. So let's just look at this country right now, Dominica and my village, for example, Marigot, which I love so very much. I love the people. Big up yourself to those over and abroad, everybody that into this who got into this. One love, you don't know it is already. That's your boy, PD. keeping it 100. But yo, let's be frank. So let's take Mario for example. We can see a level of down uh, force going in terms of the economics and the rate of entrepreneurs and business people who are supposed to be growing in their business but helping to change the way that our economic system is actually rolling. Me, for example, as a farmer and entrepreneur, have not been too active either. Who knows? Anyways, so the point is though, a lot of this actually has to stem from the fact that a lot of people don't believe in their self or in their dreams or even in God, which is crazy, right? Like, like for real, it's crazy. However, this is the truth. Like a lot of us lost faith, and the fact that we are losing faith is actually affecting us because in the Bible it says God first and then everything else comes after. So if you lost that belief in the Creator, then how is anything going to come after? Feel me? So this is where we stamp right now. So as I was saying, back to the church. So I'm off to the church, and I'm trying to get a feel of the Christianity again because I grew up in church. Don't get me wrong, I grew up in church, and I don't have no problem with no particular assembly, but this is what I had a problem in. Like I'm on the street, I'm seeing the generation gap, this high level of division. So I chill with my old rastas, and I chill with them young G's, and it's just two different crowd. Although they try to associate, but it's not too common. We don't even try to start something together. Anyways, so I'm at the church and I'm seeing something similar to that, including some of the elders. Well, as I said, the generation gap between young people and the elders was already there. And then, we still had elders fighting elders. I'm not sure if it's for position. I have no idea what's going on. However, the fact that we having this type of animosity and division going on says a lot about, what our people are actually thinking and where we actually stem in terms of are we going to grow or are we going to continue taking a downward pull to our economic, financial, and moral status? So let's take another example again. Currently, we are banned from the UK, Dominicans. Well, not banned completely, but you need a visa now. You feel me? I might be a little too extreme. However, it's almost the same thing. So, yo, come on. And so the point is, we pretty much, have a restriction to go into certain countries because of the reputation that we have here as Dominicans. Yeah, you may, we the child of the Caribbean, yeah, with one of the lowest crime rates in the Caribbean, and supposedly one of the most resourceful countries as well. Huh? You wouldn't believe. However, we are one of the highest poverty rates here as well, and we are currently underpopulated. And as I said in the beginning, we're restricted from certain places, which currently shows that the morality level and the influence, also the reputation of the country has simply dropped tremendously. So, does that actually is that actually the reason why our young people are behaving like this? Do you think this is the reason that we are losing faith? These are some of the questions I ask myself. So, I mean, if you have some comments, or by the way, click the like, leave a comment, and share to your friends. Y'all know already, we trying to do something for real, and we want to, shed love all over the world. This affects everyone. I'm sure, even though you're not from Marigot or you're not from Dominica or whatever, this still kind of, can do something to you because relationships and the fact that we demean each other actually breaks down the entire country or the world, because I might just be breaking down my friend like, hey, bruh, you ain't gonna be shit, you nothing, bruh. Best you just give up on your dreams and your hopes, and you ain't nothing, bruh. You ain't gonna be nothing else but a hood nigga. And yet the man supposed to invent the next best car and the next machine that going on revolutionize agriculture and food processing and transportation across the world. And then you just go breaking down the man, telling the man, yo, bro, he ain't gonna be nothing, bro, and this, that, and anything, because you think you come out in something better or something like that, and somebody fool or blow you up and tell you, well, yeah, use it, use that, use this, and you just breaking down this other person from accomplishing their dreams, which is going to affect the rest of the world. It's crazy, right? And we do that. Now, this back to the church thing. So I'm at the assembly, and on top of the animosity amongst themselves, folks start throwing talk. Now I'm there, I'm a musician, I love music, it's my passion. And I feel like it was necessary to shed this because my experience might have happened to a lot of other young people. And maybe they don't have the ability to speak about it. Maybe they want to talk about it and they don't. But I grew up in church, and the fact that I left was because of something like this. So now I'm here. Now I'm cool with it. I smoke weed. I grow weed. I do all kind of. Anyways, so the thing is though, I'm not sure if I look like weed or whatever, but dudes be doing talk. And now dudes is older than me. Yeah, you feel me? So the brother is like my elder. Bruv could be like my grandfather, for crying out loud. Understand? But he's trying talk for me, the young person who is one of the only persons representing young people there, which is ridiculous. Like, how are you supposed to be talking down to one of the only young people there? I'm making an effort. However, I spoke to someone about this, and we are actually trying to work it out. But this is the thing: I'm here with the great dream to reignite the fire in the young people and help them to re re bring back their faith. That way they come to me. So they try. I'm here to bring back. They help them to bring back their faith, restart something vibrant. So that was my reason for going. Feel me? So here the thing. So now I'm here, and I'm in the music in ministry, worship team. I'm singing. I'm playing drums and everything, and then boom, dude start throwing talk for me. So I'm one of them people like, yeah, just do answer what you say. I'm like, you throwing talk, bro, I'm gonna answer you. Understand? And I'm gonna give you some facts one time. I don't gonna act like the Bible do there, and I don't be reading that too. The Bible is one of my favorite books. So if you think you're gonna test me there, bro, come good. Feel me? Anyway, so we going down that line and we talking, and I realized a lot of them things is actually like, yo, you shouldn't be a part of this ministry. You should be, on probation or on conversion class or whatever they call it, which to me is just a Vatican way of saying, come, let's brainwash you. You feel me? That converters class or whatever they calling it, is just a simple, yo, come, let me brainwash you. I'm gonna call it life. Feel me? I'm gonna call it life. I like to learn. I stay open-minded. I'm willing to understand like different perspectives, but not to be brainwashed. Nah. So forget that. So, anyways, we here, and I'm feeling the vibes though with the music. But in me feeling the vibes with the music, I still had this down press from dudes older than me, the elders. You feel me? Like they down pressing me from trying to achieve this particular goal that I'm trying to get, where I'm trying to bring more people like me into this assembly. And this is the thing, as I said, that it actually affects us from individuals. So we actually the reasons why we are not successful, because this is this. He's a minister in the church who actually speaks to folks and tries to win souls. This is what he does. This is his ministry. This is what he's good at. I'm trying to bring in souls for him to win them to the faith. And he's sending me out. So now look at how it's really there. So as him as an individual trying to step me out is literally running probably hundreds of other people who are supposed to actually be stepping in and making more changes. Maybe I'm not going to be the next pastor or whatever, but maybe somebody that comes with me might be. You feel me? And it's the same thing. So now look at this, how it happens in relationships as well. Now, recently I was having a talk with my girl, and she was telling me about some things that went on and whatever. But this is the thing though. Dudes nowadays have this thing that they do, that they like to do, which is a degrading type of quality. Now, bear in mind, women, when your man does that to you, usually bro is insecure. That's just the truth. Bro has some personality issue, and Mr. don't know what to do with himself, so he's talking down to you because he just can't understand you. That's really and truly what's going on. But don't blame him. If you love him like that, work it out. Try to, bring him up to your level. But the truth of the matter is, fellas, women mature faster than us. That's actually facts. So if you want to go acting some type of way, it's up to you. You feel me? But niggas, let's take this real, yeah, for a minute. A woman carried you and brought you here. In order for you to make another you, you need a woman to reproduce that other you. You feel me? She still goes through a monthly pain, which indicates that she is able to give you the opportunity to make more of you. You feel me? Now, on top of doing that, she's here taking care of you. When you get emotional, when you're overthinking shit, and when you just want it. So, okay. So now they're doing all that. You feel me? And don't get me wrong, I don't have women who can be, quite intolerable. But let's give rights where rights is due. That's not even your job to judge them. Let they do them. When they're not, you can't tolerate them no more, bro. Leave. You understand? It's like billions of women out there, my bro. You just have to try. Alright. So for the fellas out there having a hard time, just give it a try. Feel me? You never know. It might work for you. Okay. So here's the thing now. So for dudes now, going on trying to degrade their woman instead of encouraging them, helping them to build themselves and be a better them. You feel me? This is what I think personally, bro. Yeah. If you insecure about something that you went through, because I had certain problems I got myself, but if you're insecure about certain things that you went through, it's just not her fault. You feel me? Like she didn't do nothing to you to make you feel like that. That's probably the ex-girlfriend fault, or your mama, your daddy, your auntie, or whoever did you something when you were younger. You're the bully in school. You feel me? She's actually the person trying to help you to be a better you. You feel me? So the thing that you do in here to try to bring her to be less than you is not righteous, fam. You understand? So I don't support that. Not in the relationship, not in the families, and I'm not yet a parent. So I can't really go and say, hey, well, you have to tweet cheater, you pick me like a that, or do that for why you pick me. I can't give you advice about what food do you pick me. But what I can say though, because I have been, doing some teaching and everything like that as well. Hey, don't mind the outfit. Trust me, I go like that. Anyway, so what I can say for the parents though is that self-confidence and self-esteem actually develops a child to either be a great achiever or an underachiever. Now you are literally the button that pushes that particular gear. Now feel me where I'm coming from for a minute. A parent or a child's first teacher is at home. You understand? It does take a community to build a child, but your first community begins at your home. Every child's first superhero is their father. You understand? And their first nurse, teacher, doctor is their mother. You understand? In the end, this is what children grow up believing. And if you as a parent is not able to use that relationship to grow the child, with even words. Like enough of the times, we watching it like you have to give the child everything in the world. It's true, providing is means a lot, but this is the simple truth. Children just need a lot of attention most of the times. They just want to know somebody there to actually help them to be somebody in the future. You feel me? So now, here is this part. If you over here tell the child, oh, you ain't gonna be nothing, auntie, you is a piece of crap, and your life, this, that, and a third, and all he doesn't want to be nothing. Okay, all right, that's cool. So let's take for example the child, after hearing that for 10 to 15 years, actually goes to school, and somebody tells him that, hey, you won't be nothing. That's what you are. The child be like, well, that's normal. I hear that shit every day. I guess I'm really nothing for you. And then somebody else comes to them and say, wow, you know, you're amazing and you can really be something. The child's going to watch that like weird, like all of a sudden, like, what? Me? You sure me? It's, like, it really and truly, that should be normal for the child. But they wouldn't watch it like normal because they're accustomed to get the negative, which is, pardon my French, pretty fucked up. You understand? So, now kids nowadays, or the picnic them nowadays, growing up with that type of mentality. So they hearing or achieving, let's say, on the average, which is what we see nowadays. Yeah, it's like okay because they're already accustomed to not being shit. So when they bring home them type of report cards, who is to blame? Let's be real. Whose fault is it? And some of the children are actually brilliant. They're geniuses, if you ask me. And they just need a little bit of reality, to be honest. Because you lying to them, you giving them the illusion that they're not shit because they haven't achieved anything yet. But hey, bruh, it's our duty to actually help them to start being achievers. You feel me? It takes a community to build a child. So, alright, let's just, cut it here. And it was really a pleasure working or speaking or just being here, period, bro. Is this new to me, you understand? So I hope I didn't bore anybody with them type of things. Over here in Marigold, we have a thing they call in. What was the name again? I can't remember. Anyways, they used to call it sandfly. You feel me? And that is tormenting. I think the government needs to do something about that. Which is where we will have our next talk about. You feel me? But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and share, please. And tune in for the next video, bruh. It's been real. It's your boy Dr. Point Dexter. Hold it up.